What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So right now it is currently 7 o'clock on the dot. Anyways, cheers. I'm drinking, yeah, I can't see, I'm drinking coffee. I remember growing up, or even now, like sometimes I'll be in my mom's house or my mom's side of the family's house, and they'll ask if I want coffee like at 8 p.m, even freaking 12 a.m. in the morning if like we're up that late. But yeah, I figured I'd pick up the camera and kind of update you guys on like my day, because I didn't vlog today. But I'm vlogging right now. I don't know if you guys can see in the background. I have a bunch of clothes, and literally I have clothes on the floor. I have clothes like on top of my hamper that I have to put hangers on. I have a load of laundry in the corner over here. I'm watching Jessie Smiles podcast. What's her podcast called? I'm like in love with podcasts. I have to download a whole bunch of podcasts before we go to, it's called Do We Know Them? I have to download like a whole bunch of podcast episodes before we go to Florida, because that trip is probably gonna be like a 10+ hour trip, maybe 12, maybe 13. And I need to mentally be ready and then have like my favorite podcast on deck. And I also have to bring a whole bunch of Celsiuses, some 5-hour energy. What do you guys drink whenever y'all, or like eat or anything whenever you guys go on road trips? Like if you're the one actually driving, or even if you're the co-pilot, because sometimes, you know, some people want to be the co-pilot and actually stay awake. I don't mind if everybody's sleeping in the car, just because I listen to true crime podcasts, and then most of the things that they say are kind of morbid, so I make sure that the kids have their headphones. And that's another thing, I gotta make sure that they have a whole bunch of like movies and stuff like that downloaded onto their iPad. Anyways, but yeah, today was one of those days where I started with my room. Like I took out everything from my bureau, aka my dresser. I took out all of my clothes. I started to like separate the clothes that I didn't want, and then I put all of them on top of my bed, and I started folding them. Like, look at that, I have some clothes folded that I still need to put into the bureau. I'm like halfway done. But when I first started, I think I was like maybe 5 minutes in, and then I go into the kids' room and I was like, nah, we gotta declutter here. Kalia has like toys in there that she doesn't touch, that are like really old and like broken, that don't work anymore, like little Barbie dolls and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know, that the hair is all crazy, or like the leg is broken and stuff like that. And I just started like decluttering their room, and I was like, all y'all go to the living room, because my niece slept over and my nephew is here and out too. So I'm like, all y'all go to the living room. They were playing camping or something like that, so they had like the blankets outside, and I was just in their room like decluttering. I threw some stuff out, and I also dumped all of their clothes out of their drawers, and I folded everything, and their room is like complete. Like my room, you know, I'm gonna take some time to clean it up after I finish this video, but their room was like really irking me, so did that. And then I told them to make their beds, and I'm like, y'all I better not see this room like this ever again. I'm like so over the toy era, but you know, we do have to cherish every single moment, obviously, in children's lives and all of that. Even though right now, like, Jericho's not really a fan of toys. Kalia, she likes her toys, but she my messy one. She misses messies. But you know, I tell her to clean up and stuff like that, but it just, every day is like a day that she has to clean up, and it's just, you know, little kid life. But anyways, this is just gonna be me just talking, like venting, talking about whatever comes to my mind, right? There have been a few things that have been on my mind today. One of them was like some comments that I was getting in my last vlog, where I was saying that, you know, my lease is ending. Like the title of yesterday's video was like, my lease is ending and this is why I want to leave, or something like that. I never said that I was going to leave, but I got some comments of people saying, like, there was a couple that were like, oh, she's so unstable, which, shut the fuck up. Anyways, and then there was a couple that were like, oh, you know, you should just fix that yourself, blah blah. Like, bro, I appreciate where you're coming from, I guess, but I'm like, if I'm paying rent, why the fuck do I have to fix stuff, especially things that I don't know how to fix? Like, you could just tell that maybe you guys are new, maybe, I don't know, but for people who have been watching for a long time, I've always fixed shit in my house. Like, even before I was single, like I just always fix stuff at my house when it's broken. Like, I always try to figure it out. And I have been in a position where I've had a home where, you know, me and my ex-husband, we owned a home, and first thing that you have to do is try to fix it before you actually call somebody to fix your stuff. I'm renting a home right now. One, the problems that I have in my home, like, this landlord has a management company who clearly says if something's wrong with the house, let them know so maintenance can come. I'm not gonna be under my damn sink trying to to fix the water damage that's on what's it called, like on the wood, you know, where you like have to put your cleaning supplies or whatever. I'm not gonna go to a freaking Home Depot and fix the wood and fix the water damage. I'm not gonna try to figure out how to take the sprayer off of the sink and fix that shit myself. Like, that stuff is not stuff that I'm going to fix, period. Like, what the hell? And then what if I get the plumbing fucked up and this is not my house, you know? Nobody asked for your comments, but I really cannot wait until I do have a home. Obviously, that's gonna be difficult when stuff are fucked up. I mean, like I said, I've been there before where things have been fucked up. Like, for instance, when I lived in Texas, there was a problem with the toilet. Jericho, I think, was like 4 years old and he had flushed like a toothbrush in the freaking toilet and I did not know what the hell it was. Guess what? Handy dandy over here went on Amazon. I bought a snake and I took that shit out. Like, I felt something was there and I took it out. What else? My trash disposal or something like that, something was wrong with it. I went on YouTube and I figured that shit out. It ended up breaking again like a few months later, but I had fixed it and it had worked for a few months. So like, I have been there before, so I am, you know, I'm really excited to one day finally get my house. That's another comment that I got, like, oh, I'm confused, I thought you like bought your house. And trust me, y'all will know when I buy my house. Like, that's something that's gonna be such a huge accomplishment for me because I am a single mom, and when I moved out here to Virginia, I literally came with nothing. There was nothing to my name. I only had, I've mentioned this before, like little gifts that like my family or YouTube fam had gifted Kalia for when she was born. Like, I had literally nothing to my name. Like, I didn't have any furniture, nothing, and it's gonna be, let's just say I'm gonna be extra with it when I buy my house. Like, y'all are gonna see the whole journey of me buying my house and all of that stuff. Like, and my videos are gonna say buying my home. Like, it's gonna be in like capital letters. My sister's gonna help me out. That's another thing I'm sure is gonna be in the title. Like, my sister's my realtor and I'm just gonna be happy about that. But yeah, another thing that has crossed my mind, but it's not something that I'm gonna do. Attention, is not something that I'm going to do. I'm like so petty, but like, come on now. It's so annoying because then I'll see in the comments like, oh, so you're really gonna move? But anyways, one thing that has crossed my mind is like wanting to move to Texas. Like, that's something that's crossed my mind, but it's obviously not going to be something that I do because I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm like really far from my family again. And also the reasoning for my like kids' father to move down here is because he has, you know, our children who live down here, and he also has his son who lives down here as well. But yeah, Texas has always been like my #1 state that I've always wanted to live in. And then when I lived there, unfortunately, it was like kind of like a traumatic experience towards the end, but I really like enjoyed it so much. And obviously you get way more for your money down there when it comes to houses and stuff like that, and even when it comes to some rentals. I say some rentals, but yeah, I'm like, damn, why can't we have like the houses in Texas here in Virginia? Like, I mean, there are certain parts, don't get me wrong, here in Virginia that are really nice, but they're like more on the countryside and it's like there's not really much around there. And at the end of the day, like, this area has become home. But yeah, that was on my mind. I'm like, damn, if Texas was closer, I would love to find something out there. But Texas is 27 hours of driving, and then it's like a 4.5 hour flight. And yeah, I've got like, the kids have gotten so accustomed to like living out here, and then once again their dad is moving out here, and then it's also not too far from New York. And I'm sure as far as like my kids' dad is concerned, like his family, I don't know his whole family dynamic or whatever, but they live in Georgia, so it's not that far of a drive if he decides to go down there. And just saying that like it's more convenient for all of us to be in Virginia. But yeah, anyways, just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys for a little bit. What else has been on my mind? Oh, so like, for instance, like the whole vlogging thing, someone was saying that it seems like I'm like overwhelmed with vlogging, and I feel like low-key I am. When it comes to my life, I've mentioned this before, like there's so much that I want to talk to you guys about, but then it's like also some things I need to keep to myself, and then trying my best to post every day and trying to figure out like what to post. Because honestly, like today I could have recorded cleaning my room, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. It looked crazy. I don't want to show that on camera, you know, and I don't want to show my kids' room on camera, like that's their business. But I've kind of been, I don't know, like my head has just kind of been like trying to figure out like what else to do when it comes to YouTube. Anyways, I'm just gonna stop blabbing. I just wanted to come on here and just say hi to y'all and kind of vent and talk to y'all. But comment down below for those of you who have been watching my videos for a long time, and if you haven't, I have a bunch of videos on this channel since from when, like before I gave birth to my son, which those videos are kind of cringy, but I have all of those those videos, so you could go ahead and watch that. But for those of you who have been watching my videos for a really long time, what are your favorite type of videos? What would you like to see from me on my channel? I know I've asked this a couple times, but I feel like I need to like kind of like revamp. I feel like my spark for YouTube has slowly been fading away, but then there's times where I really love to pick up the camera and stuff like that. Comment down below what are your favorite type of videos to watch on my channel, and if you guys don't mind like these types of like talking videos. And I just found my microphone, y'all. Is it right here? This is for my mukbang like lovers, okay? I just found my mic that I bought for my mukbang like a couple years ago, and I've been like decluttering my space, and I found this in my like art supply cameras area, and this is it right here. And y'all, when I tested it, I have something right here and it's freaking bothering me. I've been doing the like for the past couple, I don't know, like 30 minutes or something like that, and it's not coming out. I don't know what the hell it is, but anyways, it sounds really good. Sir, stay tuned. And I'm so mad that I lost my freaking SD card. I do not know where the hell it is, and I had a video in there and I was talking about was it my last date? Pretty sure that was the last date that I went on, which was probably like, I'd say like over a month ago now, and like the tea was teen. Like it was juicy. So let me know if you guys would like a video on that, because I was gonna do it for my mukbang channel, but I guess I'll do it on here. But like this video, give me a whole bunch of likes if you guys would like that. The only thing is that I don't know if that person still watches my channel, because he did know about it. So like, I don't know, don't want to make him feel bad, but like I don't talk to him. So anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I feel this shit here and it's freaking bothering me. Anyways, I love y'all, and like I always say, surround yourself with people who make you happy and who don't give you that weird like confused feeling in the pit of your stomach, and people who are genuinely there for you all the time and love you and care for you and all of that good stuff. And you guys will see me later. Peace out.